going on the Naval Cathedral, and just looking beautiful out there this morning. Hey, Michelle Rotella is back with a look at our forecast for here today, and you know, not so bad. We've been looking at your numbers this week, and
all right,
good there, Michelle.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I mean, the mid 40s in the forecast for today. Yesterday and the day before, we topped out with some low 50s. Today, it will feel a little bit cooler, and we mentioned the gusty winds yesterday. We'll still have breezy conditions for today. Won't be as strong, but still, it will make it feel much cooler out there, seeing as our numbers are only going to get to the low to mid 40s. So more sunshine this afternoon. But then the clouds will build back in as we look toward the overnight hours, and also for Monday morning as we're looking at two storm systems and seeing how they could phase together to bring us the slight chance for some morning snow for your Monday morning commute. So keep your eye on that. Dry and chilly pattern, though, it resumes as we look at the rest of the work week with temperatures leveling out basically to average by the end of the week. So right now, let's track some numbers across the board for this early morning. I mentioned that we might see them actually dive down by a degree or two because of the clearing that we're seeing with the clouds. So that stratus deck is breaking apart and the numbers are getting a little bit cooler, seeing some 30s for Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Frederick as well, and some 40s across the board. Annapolis at 40 degrees and Quantico right there at 40, Culpeper 40 as well. So let's talk about the winds and look at the wind speeds across the area. A light breeze, not as strong as yesterday morning. Yesterday we already saw wind speeds kicking up to 17 plus miles per hour at this hour, but this is not the case for today. I think that we'll see them maybe gust up to 20 miles per hour, if that, but still it can take a toll on those numbers. So look at the wind chill across the area. You saw the temperatures were in the 30s, but it makes it feel like the 20s out there all the way into western Maryland. Cumberland, it feels like 27 for you. It feels like 26 in Martinsburg and Winchester. It feels about 25. So satellite and radar composite loop, we're dry across the area. High pressure is our friend today. It will bring us the sunshine this afternoon and allow us to warm up to the mid 40s. That's still below average for this time of year. Average is about 50 degrees. So with that being said, temperatures dropping to the 20s and 30s. Prepare. It's another cold December night on tap. All right, so now we talk about the system that we've been watching, this sneaky storm system, really looking at two areas of low pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere. If they phase together, we'll actually get the chance to see some snow possibly for your early morning commute. But I want to show you two models. This model that I'm showing you right now mainly just leaves us with some clouds across the area for your Monday. It's chilly and cool across the region, not really seeing much for any precip. Now we look at the European model, and we'll really start to see that the precip does make its way in around the 4:30 a.m. hour. St. Mary's County, Charles County, you could see that even stretching possibly up into northern Virginia for Alexandria and Arlington as well. But the model output on this is pretty much next to nothing, maybe a 1/10 of an inch less in some places. So really just could make for some tricky travel tomorrow morning. Give yourself a few extra minutes if you're going to be heading out early tomorrow morning. The roads could be a little bit on the slick side. Tom?
All right, Michelle, thank you. You know, there are knowns and unknowns during the holidays. You don't know what you're going to get, but we do know how Santa Claus travels. Turns out, though, it's not always with a reindeer and sleigh. Sometimes Santa zip lines. Yesterday in Rio de Janeiro, the jolly old elf bypassed his traditional chimney arrival, instead zip-lined down Sugarloaf Mountain. Quite the sight. Chris Kingrell dangling from wires that normally carry tourists in cable cars between the mountains each day. I'm guessing there's a weight limit on that, yeah. Maureen, and hopefully Santa, you know, put down a couple of the cookies before he did that.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Santa, I see you. Look, in 2020, any